diversity is one of the buzzwords of culture today. There's a problem with the diversity. Where we start. That's the problem. I know that from a child growing up in the Catholic ghetto of Philadelphia. Because we were all Catholic. Mostly everyone. Everyone else was different. But they were forced to identify themselves with the Catholic ghetto. Even the Jews who lived on the other side of Bustleton Avenue identified themselves by the parish they lived in. And the Protestants, well, we didn't talk to them because they were different and went to the public school. They were the publics. We didn't even know the name of their school. We just knew they were the publics. We were different. And that's where we began. Interreligious dialogue is one of the aspects of diversity that we are confronted with today. We can look at Paul and his experience with the Athenians, and see how he addresses interreligious dialogue. Comes in, doesn't say you're all different. Comes in and says, oh, you have an image there to the unknown God. This is the same God that we talk about in terms of creation. This is the God who gives life to each of us. Then he goes to the more specific story of Jesus Christ. For this is the story that is important to him. The persecutor turned now great disciple. It's not where he begins. He begins where they may be comfortable. Isn't that kind of our presence here? In this room? Why are we here? This is the English room. Yes, it's English, but diversity of cultures, diversity of experiences. But we begin in the English room. In fact, it's the English room. And then we come around the table, another point of common, another unifying aspect. We get the same experience when we enter into the chapter room. A lot of diversity. Diversity of cultures, diversity of languages, diversity of opinions, the diversity of perspectives, and yet we are all there because we are followers of Francis. But even before that, we are disciples of Jesus Christ. If we begin there, we will be even more successful than Paul. So even as he leaves, he had some followers. He made a connection. If we begin with the fact that we are followers of Francis and disciples of Jesus Christ. Francis showed us that he could be successful in his interreligious dialogue with the soul. We don't know what happened there. We know he went. And after he returned, we get the praises of God, which sounds somewhat similar to Muslim names for God. Began somewhere where something is similar, common, united. And from there was some peace and a lesson for each of us. May we, as we continue our journey in chapter with our brothers from around the world, always begin with the spirit, the charism of St. Francis,